The strings. And
oh, good, good. Well, that's a good start. He's at the end of it.
Yeah, that's what we heard all.
Well, you heard it with the four cellos today.
Yeah.
And you
Lejeune, Peter.
Okay, so I'm Eric, and I will be playing Allegro Moderato No. 2 by Sights.
I try to maybe deal with one specific thing at least, because we have such a short amount of time. One of the things I think might be of some help, I noticed when you start on this D, and every time subsequently you come back to that note, there were some pitch problems.
Okay.
That maybe do you practice shifting like from B to D to B to D?
Well, yeah.
Play open A. Now first finger B, first position. Now play with open D, the same note. Now slide from B to D on the A string. And play the open D with it. Let me show you. So that your ear is hearing how far the shift is. You know, you're out of tune. How do you, can you adjust to it so it's in tune? So you can hear that when it's finally in tune, you know what I mean? So it's out of tune, and you can hear it in tune. So if you work, and eventually your hand should feel third position and be a fairly accurate positioning for your first finger.
Okay.
If you just over and over and over again, and if you play it with the open string, you can actually play the pitch and you can hear it. That's good. And then every time you come back to that D, you have an open D just before you play it. You could even place your finger on the note somewhere in the rest.
Oh yeah.
You know, while your piano's going along, you know, you can actually, and maybe even listen to it a little bit with your ear before you play it.
Okay.
You can actually touch it with maybe your third finger while you're hearing it. Da-dum, then you're there. You know, you really feel, I can do it. That was one thing. The other rather interesting thing I noticed that, you know, there are a lot of places where the dynamics are indicated in here by whoever arranged it to involve, for example, a fortissimo here, and then really soft, dum ba dum ba dum, and a very bright little fanciful melody again, but grazioso. You know what that means?
Graceful.
Yeah, sort of dance-like. And piano for soft. And then the crescendo to the big ending. If you can put more of those dynamics in, it'll be a lot more exciting to listen to. I know you're working a little bit with the dynamics, but I think just exaggerate them more.
All right.
Make a big deal out of it so it's more fun. And then when you get to these, the espressivo places, dee-da-dee-da, you can really play out, you know, get the bow into the string a little bit more and really use the vibrato. Nice playing. Very nice. Very good.
Thank you.
Who do you study with?
Dylan Sokol
Yeah.
Oh,
was my teacher too.
really?
He's 92 now.
Oh, I know. It's an old friend of mine. And the family. In fact, next week, and the weekend after, I'm playing with the daughter, Jennifer. So, thank you very much. I think that obviously you've got very good teaching, and if we get the pitches in tune, I think this piece is going to be there.
All right.
Right?
Yeah, teacher helped too.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Junior High Symphonic Orchestra, and we'll be playing Allegro by Mozart.
Nice trail. Nice music. Nice day. Could you put your hands on the right you're going to play? Now, could you all reach up to third position or higher? Could you do that? How about higher? Clear up to the end of the fingerboard. Keep going. Keep going. What are you doing your hand in to do that? See the way they're up. Where's your coming around, right? So when you're up there, why not have it there when you're down here? That way you don't have to turn around. Think about that. The elbow's already under. That's what. Now, when you shift it up to some of those places you have to go with it, your hand moves this way. You don't have to worry about the arm. You should play with it. Let's try from the top again. Down. Okay. Never heard that before, right? Go ahead. Who starts? You want to start it?
Sure.
Okay, so. It should be better. Try again. It should be right in front of you. Try to get and see this. All right, try to get and to from the right. Play the first note of the first measure. First measure. The first note. Not the first measure, that's the first.
Yeah. Oh.
There you go. Play it again. And the second measure, first note. The third measure. Thinking in mind, with that thinking of playing in tune, adjusting your pitches as you're playing. Play very slowly. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Tons better. Really nice. It's got to be in tune. If it's in tune, it's beautiful. Just listen to each other, adjust your pitches, and usually you can adjust to the lower notes of the trio and work your way to the top. Sometimes there are open strings you can adjust to. If you have the opportunity, maybe you can even use a piano to play with you. If there's a piano part, or have somebody just play the chords that are with the music, that fit the music, and you can listen to the piano and play with that, right? But play in tune and work it slowly through the piece until it sounds really, really well in tune, and then work up to the tempo that you want to play it in, and put some dynamics in. You know what those are? Sure you do. The louds and the softs. That'll make it even more exciting to hear some contrast between the louds and the softs. The advice I give you as a trio is to play in tune. Start with that. Foundation is important, the intonation is good, and then work your way up to tempo, okay? Did you do that? You'll have a really, really good performance. Thank you.
He's like, really? All right.
Sure. Have you worked, what grade? Seven? Seven? Have you worked on this individually so that you learned each part? Have you practiced your own part by yourself? You did? And did you have help working on your part by yourself? Like with a teacher or something? And then when you come together, you can play it with a set tempo. You started together, and by the time you got into the eighth notes, then you had two different ideas as to how fast this piece actually was, right? So the top line went faster, 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 and you tried to stay within whatever. The result of not really being familiar or comfortable, I think, with knowing the piece well enough to play it as a duet, perhaps has an effect on what you did today. I guess what I'm saying is that you still need to learn how to play what's there. And you need to be able to play in the key of G at the beginning. And then if you look at it, it goes into some rather interesting chromatic scales down here. That A flat to an A natural, B flat, B natural, C, and then a G sharp. That's a really hard spot. So you need to have some help doing that, learning how to play that. And the same thing down here, the chromatic scale in the bottom. You have to be able to play it by yourself really well, maybe with a piano, and then have somebody help you play it together so that each one of these notes occurs at the same time in the measure. Okay? And that takes a lot of time. Maybe starting with a little easier piece at first to do a duet would be a good idea too. But certainly pursue playing as a duet, but I think you just need to learn your parts better before you try to put them together. That would be my advice, okay? Thank you.
Hi, my name is Naomi Guzman, and I'm an 8th grade in Rhode Island Junior High. And the song I'll be singing is called Cielito Lindo, which is a Mexican folk song, and it's arranged by Patrick Librian.
great. You did really well with the Spanish. Do you know someone who speaks Spanish or something like that?
Oh, myself, herself.
Great. So is first language for you or second language is Spanish? Or at the same time?
Same time.
Oh, wow, you're lucky. Because that sure comes naturally for you. And you really have a wonderful smile. When you, I mean, you have a winning, what they call a winning smile, and people look at you and they just like, they want to, you know, they feel for you when you smile like that. A very neat choice of a song. I like it. And you've got a very good sense of pitch and a wonderful tone, and I like all of that. Okay, now, a couple things I want to work on. One is holding out notes. You know how, because it's easy to run out of breath, don't you think?
Yeah.
So, like, where's one that I want you to hold out? When you're holding them out, don't just get softer, but almost get kind of louder on it. Can you start there at maybe 23? 1, 2, 3, ready, and. Yeah, that's better. And I can see your stomach kind of going in like this, but that was the right thing. You held it out. That's good. Now, also, one of the other things I want to work on in this song is the joy of it. I mean, it's a joyful song, isn't it?
Yeah.
And so, I didn't get joy from you all the way through. When you got done, I did. You were like, yeah, like this, you know. And now I do. But I would like you to sing I, because we sing different when we're joyful. Like when we're happy, it just makes our voice better. So I would like you to sing I, but joyfully. 1, 2, 3, ready, and.
That was awesome.
And now I want you to also, your eyes could still be more joyful though. So I want to see, because now your eyes are joyful, but when you sing, you're pretty serious. So I want you to say this as a dramatic line. Say, I am so happy. Say that.
I am so happy.
Yes, I mean, because when you say the lines, you do it. Let's see, how about this one? I think I just won the lottery. Go.
I think I just won the lottery.
Right, see, because you're a drama person. So like, when you sing, you've got to have that joy in you that you have when you say your dramatic lines. So try it one more time. And put the joy like you're saying something dramatic to me. Go. Fun to see you when you smile. Your most potent weapon is your smile. Guys are gonna have a hard time. I mean, there's toast because you have so much power. I mean, it's rare. 1 in 100 people has the power that you have, like that. And so you want to use that in your music to bring out the drama of it. And what grade are you in?
I'm in
8th. Man, all these good 8th graders. Wow. Well, I'm very happy to hear you and very well prepared and a lovely voice. Congratulations.